Hello, everyone. Welcome to the same network, Study Abroad Made Easy with valeenovarah. So, guys, it's how the time is 9:09 a.m. United States time, and it's currently 3:03 p.m. Nigerian time, correct?
3:09
3:09.
p.m.
3:09. I'm still very sleepy. I just woke up, guys. It's very early. I had a very long day yesterday. But today we have Good Luck here. He's a very active serial. I believe you guys have seen him in the other webinar we had. So today I'm having a dedicated webinar with Good Luck, so he can share his experience so far applying to St. Paul's College in Minnesota. So can you hear me? Yeah, so just go ahead and do a little or a brief introduction about yourself, and let's get into the the business of the day.
Okay, my name is Good Luck SA. I'm currently an aspiring student in the United States, I'm going to St. Paul's College.
All right, great. So Good Luck is going to share his experience so far, but basically tailoring it to like the application to St. Paul's College. So if you're an aspiring student who wants to, you're still in the process of looking for a school. I believe by now you should have applied, but if you haven't, then you have roughly till this month ends for you to complete all of the applications and just proceed and ensure that everything is sent in, just so that you can get up your admission for the fall semester. The fall semester is already here. So most schools have already started giving out their admissions. So if you haven't started already, you're already late, but just put in some application out there. And this is a school that you can also apply to. I have a video that's coming up soon, maybe tomorrow or so, where I'm going to share with you about 5 to 7 schools that you can still apply to for the fall 2022 cycle. So also ensure that you're subscribed to this channel so you can be a part of those that will see the video once it's uploaded. So Good Luck. Let's go ahead to talk about your journey. Like, what is the application process like for St. Paul's College in Minnesota, and why did you even choose the school?
Okay, so I think at the course of this video, you guys will be seeing, because I'll share my screen to show you guys the application process, that you will see the more reason why I chose my school. So I'm not saying that, oh, St. Paul College is like the best, but you just want to go somewhere that you feel, okay, this is like your match, this place will give you what you really want. Community college is a 2-year college, you transfer to a 4-year college. So I'm not going to the school that doesn't fit me. I'm going to what I really want. So St. Paul College, just like a pathway for me, a good pathway. So, but at the course of me sharing my screen to show you guys the application process, I'll be telling you guys why I chose my school.
Great. So do you want to go ahead to share your screen right now so that the viewers can see? I need to make you the host. I think I'll have to do that so you can share your screen. I just made you the host.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to share your screen now. So go to, like, you should see the icon to share screen. Just click on it.
Yeah.
Are you using a computer or your phone? Okay, great. So you're learning today. The first webinar we had, that was your first time using Zoom, and you had to learn how to communicate with people, how to use some notations, raise your hands, use the chat. Today you're learning how to share your screen, and I believe that you're growing in this, online or schooling abroad journey. Are you finding it interesting so far? I can see your screen. I think that's the question you're asking me, but I can see your screen. But your voice is almost lost.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Valen?
Yeah, I can hear you. Whenever the network issue starts, I'll pause the recording so that we can.
Okay,
we don't have to. Yeah.
Can I continue?
Sure, you can. Take your time.
Okay, so,
it's your day.
Okay, so we are on the St. Paul's College website. So you can see that St. Paul is a community college and a technical college. So this is the link to their website, St.
Yeah, copy the link and put it in the chat.
Edu. That's okay.
You're going to learn as you're teaching, you're going to be learning some basic things that you should be doing on Zoom.
Okay,
Perfect.
so I just put that in the chat.
Great, I see it.
Okay. So then you want to apply, so you can just like check around, but what we're talking about today is how to apply.
Let me start recording again. Okay. All right, continue.
Okay, so okay, so we are in the international students, like this week go to search for the international students. So this is like the contact information of the school. You want to contact the international advisor. This is the contact information, her name, phone number, and an international email. So this is what you need to know about St. Paul College. St. Paul College is currently has 62 represented or 62 countries represented on campus. So it's located in downtown St. Paul, Minnesota. Students have easy access to public transportation. Okay, so those the international students go, yeah. So there's the contact information you're going to need about those international advisor. These are her name is her name and phone number and email. So just scroll down. This year you know everything about the St. Paul. They offer business, pre-engineering, biology, chemistry, health science, liberal arts majors, and your credit transfer to a 4-year university. We have guaranteed conditional admission with many universities. This is what like you get. This is what people we need. Like mostly us that have to go to get the bachelor's degree. This is what we need. So you can
What
apply
major
for
are
free.
you going for? What is your major?
Okay, I'm going for business, but the major I'll go when I transfer to a 4-year will be management and information systems, management information systems. So our business is like a transfer pathway because management information systems is like business and IT, but you have to follow from business because you can also take courses in IT in business, courses like introduction to computer application, business information application, are courses in like IT. So that's what you take. So with other courses, so business is like a branch where you pick then. That's why it's a transfer pathway for me. So St. Paul has 62 countries represented on campus and located in downtown St. Paul, Minnesota. Our students have access to public transportation between the campus, Minneapolis Airport, and Minnesota St. Paul. So let's go down. So you can say St. Paul do not require ECT or ACT. So here are the 4 reasons why you should choose St. Paul. And this is like my 4 reasons also. The value. The value of our tuition is the lowest in the country. We pay between $5,800 to $700,000 per year.
That is
Why
very,
most
very, very affordable.
Yes, why most other 4-year universities start from 25,000 per year and go back to 4,000 per year. This is like federal, like state universities pay like 25,000, then
Yeah.
private can pay like 45. So the location is really, really cool because you have access to things in downtown, public transportation, and everything between St. Paul and Minneapolis. Because St. Paul is like they call it the Twin Cities, St. Paul and Minneapolis. So You get, so St. Paul, you have like transportation opportunities and everything around St. Paul, Minneapolis. So credit transfer, your credit, you can complete the first 2 years classes at a fraction of the cost and transfer your credit to a 4-year university. We have guaranteed conditional admission with other universities. So these are the major. So you can go here to view the international billboard and different majors they offer. So this is like the admission process. St. Paul is not able to change status from B visa to an F1 visa. So in case if you are a visiting visitor in the US, you cannot change status. A potential student applicant currently in the US on the B visa can apply to St. Paul, but you must return to your home country in order to apply for F1 visa and return on a F1 visa. So this, before we go straight to how to apply, these are the admission deadlines you must check out for. You can see here 4 semester.
Yeah, it's
Should
June.
apply before June 15. Then the spring is October 15. Then no admission for the summer term. But if you're a transfer student in the US, currently in the US, and you want to transfer to the school, you have the fall semester, June, spring, and you have an option for the summer term. So let's go straight to the international admissions.
How long
So
did it take you to apply to the school, and how long did it take to get an admission from St. Paul?
okay, so actually, I will advise, because on my own part, I was like, I did not get all my old documents prepared. I did not get all my old documents prepared. I think I should put on my camera. Okay, so I would advise that you get all your documents prepared before you start. But I was like lacking something like my transcript and my passport. So that was really like showing me. But immediately you submit the online application, you should get a response like after 3 days. But immediately you submit the online application, I will show you guys at the course of this, you will get like an email stating your student ID, and you have your star ID at the beginning of the application. But immediately you submit, after 3 days, the school reach out to you on additional documents you should submit for your admission to process. And I feel after that, it should just take from like 1 to 2 weeks and your admission should be processed. At least you get the decision. Then maybe they request for you other things for your I-20. Maybe they want to check your address. As for me, they wanted to check my address and my date of birth. So I sent that to them, and that was how I received my this number I-20. So the first thing you want to do is your online application. Make sure you write down the star ID. Star ID is like a big thing because St. Paul College is under the Minnesota State and University System, colleges and university system, which like this star ID is like the main thing. Like you will need it to pay your bills, you need it to register for courses, you need this star ID. In fact, you can even forget your student ID on my part, but this star ID is like the main thing. So you want to prove English proficiency. These are the ways to prove English proficiency in St. Paul. So yeah, to demonstrate integrity. So you test by TOEFL, and TOEFL needs, the minimum of 52 IPT with at least 12 on each section.
So you actually wrote TOEFL?
No, I did not write. On my own part, it was weird for me. But like my school was advising me, I think the Duolingo, which I 85 or above, but it's a completing online test. But I was like, I was not prepared because I was hoping I was going to come by spring, but I was not prepared because other schools like applied to like waive it for me. So I was like, reach out to the international advisor, and I think that is what you should still do.
Yes.
You can reach out to the international advisor and tell her, him or her, that, oh, you do not have like the resources or maybe anything that's hindering you. They may consider you for waiver as they did for my part. So these are the English test or everything you want to take. You get, so this is
just to chip in something in this section. So English proficiency is something that's required by every school in the United States, whether it's college or a university. However, they have the option to waive your English proficiency based on a lot of factors. It could be financial, it could be the pandemic, it could actually be for the fact that you're from an English-speaking country. So it could also be anything, literally, maybe the timing, it's not working out for you. So there's no harm in reaching out to the school or reaching out to the advisor or the person you're speaking with on a day-to-day basis. And I think we saw her name earlier, something Mary or something.
Caroline.
Yeah. So reach out to that person, send an email and explain your situation. I also have a video on my channel where I shared like 4 to 5 ways that you can have your TOEFL or any of the standardized examination waived for you. So please search through my channel for that video so you can actually know what to do and even like templates of email to send. All right. So let's move on. Good luck.
And also I want to add something. Like when I was actually applying, I didn't have, so I reached out to her, but she was like, oh, she was not able to waive, that they can't waive. But I think that when I submitted my transcript and my passport, like that was the last document, but when I submitted it, she reached out to me like, okay, she will waive my application fee. But one thing about those colleges, you take something like an ACUPLACER test, at the orientation period when you are already in the USA, you take like an application. It's most compulsory for every program, maths and English. So she told me it's not that she's waiving this English proficiency test for me, won't mean that I will not write this application ACUPLACER test. So you must write it just like a post-UTME you get. But it's not that if you fail, you not enter the school. If you fail, you want you take the courses.
Yeah, a course. Yeah, yes, English programs. Yes. So,
yes,
so that's a good thing that you brought it up because people don't even know that something like that exists. I remember for even I had a friend for a master's program where I had to take like English proficiency courses here in Birmingham, Alabama. So he was telling me they would ask you to write essays, they would ask you to like basic English, normal things that you're supposed to do. So it's not something that you should be afraid of. If you write it and you fail, what they'll do is assign to you prerequisites like English courses for you to take, so that you can bring up, your English, because at the end of the day, they want to be sure that you understand the courses, you can speak to your professors, you can submit your assignments and all of that. So, but if they psych and see that you're not there yet, they'll just give you courses that you need to take to prepare you until you get to that point before you start taking your normal courses. So that's it.
Okay, so go back after. So these are the documents you submit, like the high school transcripts, the high school diploma, or this. We also accept IGCSE with 5 classes O level, which is cool. That's it. So this one, when they reach out to you, like your additional documents, you see the email you'll be sending it to, but this is just the email. But you have to attach like your star ID and your student ID so that they'll know who is coming from. You can actually add your name so they'll know who is this actually coming from. So your copy of your passport, you see it's acceptable to send it to the email as well. So you click here to print the financial documents. This is what like the documents you are going to fill. So this is how the documents looks like. You are going to fill.
Yeah, can you drop the link in the chat as well?
Okay.
So if in case you're interested in applying to this school, the links to everything that we're mentioning will be in the description down below. So ensure that you check the description. If you have further questions, feel free to drop them in the comments as well.
Okay, so this like internship, you fill it and you want to like send it to the school.
I'm seeing a total value there. I'm seeing $24,000. Is that the cost of it?
Yeah, that's the cost of attendance.
So let's break it down so that they would understand what this is.
Like there's the tuition and fees, $6,000. This for a year. Okay, so it will be 3,000 per 3,000 per semester.
3,000 per semester. God.
Yes, but it can really get high,
This is like, of course, but like, yeah.
This is an average of like 12 credit. That is why people actually want to go to a community college.
Yes, but they don't know that. Why would you not want to go to a community college?
Yes, but they don't know that it's not perfect. You don't know that the US have sense.
Exactly.
They do not put it it's not for everybody. It's specifically for some people. So it's just like you can see it's actually something that will just make you go higher. After paying this $6,000, when you get to university, it will trick you. You pay $15,000.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the next one will be the books and supply, which is 1.5.
And for books and supplies, I know it's stated there that it's $1,500 in case
Yeah.
for those of us that are not in the US yet. But the truth is, you might not even buy these books. You might end up borrowing online. You might end up going to the library. So that $15,000 you might even not spend any money on it. You might even end up spending just $500 on books. So you can save up a lot of money from like books and supplies.
Okay, so the mandatory health insurance, which is like
For sure.
17927. So the living expenses. And one thing about this thing I want to see, make sure immediately do your application and stop waiting for another year. Stop procrastinating, because this as of last year was $5,008 for the tuition and fees, and the health insurance was like 1.8 or 1.6. Like when I reached out to the international advisor of how much was the because I actually deferred my admission for 2022, and she told me it was $1,927. I was like, what? Things are really getting. And so do not procrastinate your application. Do not procrastinate. Keep pushing. So you can see it here. Just have to, let me not make this thing very long, but you just have to like go to the website. You will see all this information. Know how to fully search for information. This is where you feel like your sponsor's name and everything. Everybody responds to you. So yeah. So let's just go back to the So let's go back to the international. So after you hear that you're going to like click to download that and this thing. So this immunization complete the student immunization record and everything. I did not do that. Is maybe when you get to the United States, you have to do it. So it's not compulsory. If you can do it, you can submit it. Then this like the international agreement form. You also need to download it. Let me copy. Okay, it's loading. So you can see it. This is like when you like agree to everything. So let me.
All the links will be in the description down below, and feel free to ask your questions about St. Paul. And also, if you haven't joined our Telegram community, please ensure you join, because I can't tell you the value that people are getting from that community. Even after this video, I need to speak to you, good luck, about certain things that we've not talked about some things yet. So please ensure you join that community, and very soon it's going to be private, so you'll not be able to like join. Now it's still public. You can join, connect with people, ask your questions. You have access to people there, people like you, students, aspiring, any category of students, you find them there. So please check the links in the description to join the group. I see people keep asking in the comments, where's the link? I keep shouting in my video that the links are in the description. Just read through the description. You see join our Telegram group, and you see the link to join there. So it's very easy. So if you don't have Telegram, download it. It's free. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram and was telling me that, oh, he thought that you're going to pay to download Telegram. No, Telegram is like Instagram, it's like WhatsApp, it's like Facebook, it's free. There are apps that you can just download on your phone and you just connect already. So please utilize those platforms.
Okay, so this authorization to release student information online is not actually, I'll go back because it's not actually a necessity. I didn't feel that's like an optional step. So this is if you want to make your application stuff, maybe you do not want to really send it. This is the address of the school you mail it to, but you're going to be mailing it to the F1 student program, one stop, like their office. This is their email and everything. So let's just go for that without wasting much time. If you want to say transfer, this is like everything you need to know about.
So just read up on that to see what to do.
Yes. So this, like, let's go to this one. You see St. Paul's College has partnered with the following universities on guaranteed conditional admission along with St. Paul College admission. At the time you apply to St. Paul College, you pick one of those universities, you will receive a guaranteed conditional admission letter from that university. you complete 2 years at a St. Paul, then transfer to get your bachelor's degree. So people will want to still ask, what if my plans change? Maybe they don't really want to go to that school. You see where they said you can accept the offer from a different university and you can change your mind later on. So you can contact the international advisor, St. Paul's College, to give you information to that university. So these are the universities they partner with. You can see this.
Are they also in Minnesota, or they are all over the country?
I'm sure some are not in Minnesota, because this Washington alone, it's not in Minnesota. You can see, but most colleges here will be in Minnesota. For like people that want to go to St. Cloud, you can see St. Cloud, you can see Metropolitan State University. And this Metropolitan State University is just like a minute or 3 minutes walk to St. Paul. This one.
Is that the one that you intend going to?
Yes, obviously I want to go to that. Even North Dakota, I can see it. Okay, but let's just go back.
Yeah.
Okay. So then let's just go to how you can apply.
Yeah.
Finish talking about the documents you need. Let's just go to how you can.
But how then can you get like your transcript though? While you're going to how you can apply, where do you get the transcript from? If you're coming from like Nigeria or any of these countries?
Okay, my transcript actually you got your transcript from your school.
Okay.
Yes, you get your transcript from your school, your secondary school you finished from, that is where you get your transcript. So you just email your school or reach out to your school, go to your school. I'm sure they are going to pretty much give you the transcript.
So your transcript basically is different from your G, your WIEC, your all those levels is totally different.
Yes,
Difference. So ensure to go to your school.
Okay. Yes, sometimes you can, I don't know, but maybe you can stay. I don't know. I heard that your transcript does not basically mean they want to look at your score. They want to look at like subject you actually did in your secondary school. Is it aligned to what you are going to do? So, so let's just go to the application process. So you can see here, you need to like log in if you have a season star ID. That's why I say star ID is like the most important thing in this process, or you can create. So is it that you create or you log in? So let me just log in and show you guys.
Okay.
So
and you mentioned that the star ID is the one they give to you the first time you create.
Yes, immediately you create that account, you see your star ID, and it's very, very important you hold your star ID because you do not want to lose it. Like you will see the magic that will happen here, Valen. You will see the magic.
So,
there are some.
You know what I'm going to tell you to do? Hold on, before you put in your star ID, stop sharing, put in the star ID and let me know, then let's share about, because I'm not going to edit this video. So I don't want you to just put your things out there. Yeah. So put in the star ID and then when you're done, let me know, then you can start sharing again. If I was editing it, then I can cut it off, but I don't want to edit. I just want, because editing has been very challenging for me lately. I'm too busy.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're talking about everything community colleges. He's applying to a community college because he just finished high school. So it makes sense for him to consider that application to a community college. So if you're someone who already has a BSc, it does not make sense for you to want to go back to a community college, except there's a need for it. And we discussed those needs in our webinar, which we shared the last time, and it's also on my YouTube channel. We talked about those special or unique cases where you can consider applying to a community college when you already have like a BSc. other than such, situations, you have no business applying to a community college because it will definitely impact your chances of getting a visa. So that's why most times people are like, oh, people don't get visas when you apply to a community college. It's not really the case. It depends on your situation. So it's like we mentioned in that video, community college is not for everybody. It's just for a unique set of people. And if you fall into that category, then you have the chance, you stand the chance like everybody else to have your visa approved or denied based on you and based on your ability to tell your story. So please watch the webinar if you have not watched the webinar at all. I think we have good luck back.
Okay, so you can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I have already like logged in with my star ID and my password. So you can see the massive here. Are you seeing the name of another university? Minnesota State University. So Minnesota is under St. Paul College is under the Minnesota State Colleges and University System, which is like has like 7 other universities with community college and other one system. You can see now I'm able to track my admission of another university in St. Paul, like in Minnesota here, which is St. Paul College, and it's pending. It's not because I've submitted everything, but it was remaining like my bank statement because I deferred my admission to 4. So let's just go down. Let me show you guys. So this is like Central College. You can see I got accepted. This is just like, it's very easy. If you feel, okay, I'm applying to schools in Minnesota under the Minnesota State and University System, you can just track all your application here, apply to tons of schools under. You can see Central College, I got accepted for the fall 2022. You can see St. Paul College, which is actually the one we are talking about today. You can see I've gotten accepted as well. And Anoka Ramsey Community College and other colleges I applied to. So you can see for Minnesota State University, I got admitted for the spring 2022. So since I've deferred, I have to complete my distance. So this is where you just track. These are other schools that actually applied to and everything. So yeah. So but if you want to apply to another institution, you come down here, this particular place, you come down and apply to another institution that you want to apply.
Can you try clicking on it? Let's see how that happens when you click on apply to another institution. So it's not set up in a way where if you put in all your details, everything, oh my goodness, I didn't want to see your email.
So okay, so this is like every other, like you can apply to schools for me. Leave that you're seeing this in sports college here, but at least when you get to the last way, because it actually takes time to load, so I will not be going. But
yeah, sure.
When it gets to the last, you see where you have to choose your school and the major. So it's at last you track all your admissions under Minnesota State Colleges and University Systems in this one place. So that is actually the best thing you can do. St. Paul College is like it's partnered with other schools. St. Paul College has school transfer pathway to other universities that you can think of. So let's just go back. So you can also see here this Central College I applied to. Maybe because I did not apply on time, but I got admitted denied last year. So it's not I'm showing you guys all my accepted, but you can still see denied. You know how to track everything. So this is it. But let me go back. Let me show you guys like how you can even start applying. Maybe you just logged in for the first time. So this is like you have put your star ID and your password. You want to see other schools you can apply to, like the Minnesota State Community. There's other schools down here. You can just apply to click to your school, St. Cloud and everything. Then it should just take you to St. Cloud if you're actually applying for the first time. So yeah. So let's go back to like what St. Paul College has, like the student resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go to like the student resources. So you can see the academic, St. Paul has like academic advising centers. You have the program requirements and everything under the academic progress, like everything about St. Paul, this is the online space and everything. So let's check the student services. So student services are like the academic student services, the advising centers, the bookstore, career service, everything. So, and basically you want to see like what you see in the school. You check out all these links and see that, oh, this school has like these things. It has the library, it has the safety, it has the bookstore. You can actually check out the bookstore to see like how the overview of the big, to know that, is this bookstore really good? Like, you can even tour the bookstore. I think you can tour the bookstore on there. You can know the times they come in, the times they are out. So that's one thing. But you just have to like search around the website to know what do you want, because when you are going for the interview, the visa officer want to know, why do you really want to choose this school? But for me, for St. Paul College, I would say the reason why I'm choosing this school is because it has a good transfer pathway. You can see to many other universities, and it also has like this guaranteed conditional offer, like the good transfer pathway, and educational resources here are very, very good. So I'll advise, if you want to, you can still do well to reach out to
For them.
St. Paul's College.
Yeah. How about the curriculum? How is the curriculum like? Do they have any?
Yes. So,
do they also have scholarships or financial aid?
They do not actually give scholarship at the beginning. Like, it's really, really cheap, but
Exactly.
students, they want to reduce some cost. So when you get to St. Paul College, maybe after like your first semester, you receive like funding comes in, most people sponsor. So international students are not left out. You can actually get funding. You can actually get like $1,000, at least $1,000 put from $5,800. It's actually for you get. So there are the other things, other scholarship can still come in, because I'm actually like in my school international group right now, because I was supposed to join the spring semester. But since I can see that scholarship are going here and there in the school, people are coming to sponsor, international students are not left out. You are also in it. So you want to check like your course curriculum, yeah, and make sure you do your research. It's not only doing your research and knowing more about the school. Know your curriculum, know your course, like everything about your course. You can even see that St. Paul offers like all this career technical. You can see like the cabinet
Carpentry,
making, yes, all those.
plumbing. Yeah.
Yes, it's not only like the business, they offer all this technical stuff. So, like community college actually has good potentials, but people do not really see. So it's not basically, so you can check here for your program. Like this is my program right here, which is the business transfer pathway. You can still see other programs under the business related, where you can see it's only business transfer pathway.
Can you send us the link as well? Because I think that's so please check for the links in the description down below.
Okay, so let me show you guys how you can actually go for your like course catalog. You can check your course, like, because like me, for instance, now I've actually know like the courses I was supposed to, like, I'm going to take like courses under my field. And I reached out to like an international student in the school, and she told me like courses, like she advised me on some courses that I should take during the semester, because you do not want to start struggling in the beginning of the semester. I said this in the Telegram group. Please follow the Telegram group. So you do not want to start struggling in your first semester. So you want to reach out to international students in your school. Do you see how I'm going extra mile? This is study abroad. This is not your country. You want to go extra to see, because you're going to a new country. You want to make your life easy. Like Aladi.
So I think we lost Good Luck. I think it's a network issue. I believe you guys saw the way he was really unhappy. But I believe we've shared enough in this video to help you understand the application process for St. Paul's College, which you can also adopt for other colleges or even other universities as well. I don't know if this video is going to end here because I don't know if he's going to come back online. I'm thinking his data is exhausted and I don't want to stress him even further. So if this video ends here and if you have further questions, please feel free to drop your questions in the comments down below and I'll definitely answer the questions, or I would also have good luck answering the questions in the comment section as well. So like I said, ensure that you join our Telegram community. You gain a lot from that community. It's going to be very useful to you, especially if you are an aspiring or even a current international student as well. So we also have the ones for like current students. So join the one that suits you and just network as much as possible. Ask all the questions that you want to ask. I'm rarely on YouTube these days because of so many things going on, but you can have access to me and other people in the Telegram community. So if there's anything else that we need to talk about in terms of St. Paul's College or other colleges or other universities, we'll make a separate video for that. But for now, this is the end of this video. And like I say in all my videos, I'll see you again. But until I see you again in my next video, oh, good luck is back. That's good. Good luck is back. Let's see. Hi, good luck.
Power. I don't want to say.
Yeah, but it's okay. I believe if there's anything else that we can say or do that we didn't mention, just feel free to ask your questions in the comments, and we might decide to make part 2 of this video. So this video just covered everything application, like digging deep into the website itself. So we might talk on different things later on, and we're also planning for a webinar coming soon. So please ensure that you're in the Telegram community so you can also participate in our upcoming webinar, which we're not ready to share the title yet. So what is your parting word? Because yes, we met up with our time. This is 10 a.m. already.
Yeah. So okay, what I would tell everybody is that when you are applying to schools, like do well to reach out to the international advisor. They know everything. They know they have seen these problems before. Okay, you want to do well to reach out to them, ask them questions, like ask them every bit of questions. Like when I was filling my DS 160, they said your internet day was 10 in the US. If I'm playing, at least to get my bachelor's degree is 4 years. Or it's stated 2 years because it's a community college. But what should I do? I reached out to my international advisor, like, what should I do, ma? My program, I'm going to like go for a bachelor's degree. And she said, oh, put the 4 years. Because they, like, if they ask, okay, why are you putting it 4 years instead of 2 years? Then you want to tell them, oh, I'm putting it because I have my plans of doing a bachelor's degree. So they will know your ties. Like, that is your ties. That is like your future plan. You get a future plan of anybody going to a community college who want to go for a bachelor's degree for the most part, for like most people. So you want to do it to reach out to your international advisor and try and draw communities like the Telegram group, because you don't think that I know it all the people like give out information for like the few days or few more weeks I've been in the like Telegram group. I've actually learned from most people. I've actually met people I've not met. Valen, I'm really telling you this right now. My confidence have grew over time. Like I'm really getting to that, because I told myself it's like I was not ready for last year. Like if this interview would have come last year, I knew that I was like, yes, I'm taking it for this community college visa. Like, what's there? I'm the right person for this, but I was not ready. So, but this time made me know that, oh, like meeting people, like people are challenging me. Some people call me, like, want to speak with me, let's talk. It makes me like get to know people I will not meet. I stayed in my house after graduation and I'm not meeting people. Like I'm not getting to interact. So why will I? Some people will tell me that they see a girl and they are not able to interact with the girl. They are afraid. I was like, oh, you're not able to interact again. So if you get to the inside interview, how will you do? This is a white woman, not a black woman, not a black girl. So you want to be prepared. You want to prepare yourself. Join that community. Be involved. You be involved in that community. Do it like your community. Somebody just came yesterday and in the community and said she got her visa for the fall 2022, and I was like, yeah, she's leading the road to success this year. So anybody that is in that group, you get the potentials that you need. Like Samuel would say, he said that there's nothing you will not know. There's nothing you will not hear in the group regarding to your success to the visa application. So that
100%.
is 100%. Even though, and I will tell people, you get to interact. If you want to talk with family, okay, you can book a consultation if you feel okay, maybe what you are getting here is not that much you get. But I think for the most part, 80%, your confidence will grow over time. And it's not by confidence growing over time, it's just only interacting. Call some people, let those people that you are chatting with, talk with them. You will get like more from them. You will see that your confidence of interacting with people, I'm not boasting on it, but I think today I'm interacting with many people I did not see myself interacting with. I'm doing things I did not see myself interacting with, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to be able to speak to public, but was I doing the work? But I'm doing the work right now, which should actually be a advantage to my visa interview. The goal is like the visa interview. It's not actually the school. So there's this Samuel, I've always called Samuel. Samuel told me that we should stop this thing about community college. The community college is meant for who is meant for. Like the person who advised yesterday, he was talking about how he has a GPA of 3 point something. I was like, oh, community college is not for everyone. You want to go to a university, yeah. You want to go to a community college, yeah. So it's not for everyone. But the main gist, the main thing that we're talking here is you can do this. You can do this. I'm training it because we're actually entering the visa season. You can do this. And I'm praying for everybody that's going to put in effort, that your effort will not grow. And yeah.
Thank you. That was such a beautiful way to end the session. So guys, good luck said it all. I cannot say more or add anything to what he said about building a community and joining the Telegram community to meet other serious like you, building your confidence, learning. I remember I keep referencing the first Zoom call because it's important that this is the same person that was sharing his screen with us today and navigating Zoom as if he's already in the US. And the truth is, if you don't see it, if you're not living the life, you don't see yourself there. You need to live the life. You need to act like an international student. You need to, yeah, the power of manifestation. So all of these things that he's doing will add up to his confidence there at the embassy, and would even not just end at the embassy, help him once he lands in the United States of America. I don't know if you are aware, but we have like a study abroad masterclass for the people that once you're done, it's one thing to be done with the application process, get your visa. It's another thing to like adjust to the system, how to do your assignments, how to make research, how to write those assignments, how to choose the right courses and all of that. So that's a different masterclass that I have set up. So you will learn. You will learn to speak with people. You will learn to argue. You will learn to tell people in the community, no, this is why I feel this is it. And that's what you do at the embassy, or that's what you do when you're in school, because they'll ask you questions. Your professors will ask you questions, and you need to learn to defend your questions. So if you don't start now, you find it very hard. Trust me, it's totally different from what you're used to back home. So utilize the Telegram community, build your network, book a consultation, with me. If you need if you need help, visa, anything, study abroad, pre, post, during, please book a consultation. The links as well are in the description down below. So this brings us to the end of this video. We're going to have a webinar in April. So we're going to start planning that. So I wish you the very best. Visa season is upon us come April. I just want to my next video is just, visa season is upon us. Yeah, application season.
But things are really getting improving. What I said, I'm not going to rush and book a date because it's not yet April. If you're going for the 4th 2022, your 120 days starting from April.
Yes.
My own 22 April. I'm not going to rush to go and book a video every day, but I'm just going to set in my 5 days on application for the visa, the visa fee. I'm going to beg it and get my code ready. Then keep searching. But I will not book a date, especially when you do not see a date that is good. But once it gets to that April, things start coming about. currently now I can see the progress. It's all God, Sha. It's all God. I can
It's
see the
good, sure.
process.
So we'll have a different session for like admissions and whatnot. And I have tons of videos already on my channel. So please feel free to utilize my channel for any of those resources while we start a new phase come April. I'll try as much as possible to be as consistent as I can, but if I cannot, we'll try. That's why you have to be in the Telegram group to join our very unique once in a lifetime webinar session so you understand what's going on. So yeah, thank you so much. Good luck for taking the time to speak to us about
You guys should hit me happy birthday in the comment section. Tomorrow is my birthday. They should hit me happy birthday in the
Today's your
comment
birthday?
section. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your birthday. Oh my God. So wait, let's do this. So guys, I didn't even realize that tomorrow is his birthday. So happy birthday. Good luck.
I was hoping that.
What? Yeah. My birthday wish for you is that your visa will be approved and you come here to the US. Like that's my birthday gift for you. Like I'm praying for you to get that visa approval and achieve your study abroad dreams. I just pray because you've put in all the work. You've done so much. You're dedicated. You're committed. Okay. So I know that when you're doing the work and putting in the work, the universe is seeing what you're doing and they will definitely reward you for the hard work. So happy birthday.
My birthday message would be you must be dedicated. Like everybody should be dedicated. See, if you are dedicated in this thing, I think you will get the visa because even though you don't get it immediately, I think you get it the second time. It's just the determination, the strive. I told somebody, if me at my age, I'll not like to say my age in this place, but if me at my age is advising you that is going to a master's, why can't you do this? Why do you want to give up? You have paid this visa fee. See, you will get it. You will not know where the resources will come from, but just start. Just start. That was like what I took in my mind. I'm proud of getting here. Valine, I tell everybody that I'm going to come here to share my story. I
can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for that day.
It's like you get, so it's just the determination. See, it's not the determination. It's not that we have the power. It's just the determination that keeps going on. If I had to tell you that a few minutes ago I was doubting myself, you will not get, but you have to doubt yourself and come back. Once you doubt yourself, come.
Absolutely.
Once you fall down, come back. Nothing should pull you. You want to have yourself, be that go-getter, like do this, that you are doing it for yourself. If you don't do it now, tomorrow, like you can see in the visa application, like in our school application, the fees was like 5,800, at least that is for 12 credits. But now it's 6,000. If you're netting for next year, it can go up to 6,002 or 6,000, and that's dollars. This is not naira. It's not like you get, so you just have to be determined that, this year. But firstly, do wait to gather all your documents. Like gather all your documents. That thing really helps because I almost fell for it last year because it was at the last day I submitted my passport. Like if I have not done that, I'm not sure I would have gotten admission. You get, so just have to be determined. That's my key to you people. Be determined. I do not know where I'm going to go in few weeks or a few months time, but I feel that at least all the work that I've put in, it's worth the time. Yes, all the weight is worth the time. Yeah, the weight that we're waiting on God, it's worth that. And to keep praying. Faith, have that faith. It's faith. Faith is not what you just build once, it's what you build over time. You get, faith is what you build over time. You do not want to lose faith and just set yourself back. No, you want to lose faith and stand up. You want to fall and rise. The person that got the visa.
Thank you. This is just, I love what I'm seeing right now because the confidence is just like I brag about my people.
I brag about there was no anxiety.
I brag about I brag about you people. So I'm so proud and I can't wait to share your testimony. Like I'm waiting for it like eagerly. So yeah, thank you guys. This is the end of this video. We'll make more videos like this. And if you love this video, if you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, share, comment, and follow us on all of our social media platforms. We are on Instagram as well. Please ensure to follow us there. I'm going to be sharing some snippets that I took with my phone on Instagram. So ensure that you're there. So yes, good luck is already clapping his hand. So bye guys, I'll see you in some other time. Okay.